Brazil beats Peru in controversy. Referee Julio Bascuan pointed to a non-existent penalty at the end of the match, and Brazil had an epic game in Peru. One of the best games in the South American playoffs ended on an epic and controversial note. Brazil twice found themselves trailing on the scoreboard but managed to come back from behind in the final minutes thanks to a highly controversial penalty that Neymar converted into a goal. Referee Julio Bascuan did not review his charge when the foul did not exist, and Tite's team got 3 gold points against a Peru that deserved better. Peru took Brazil by surprise when, in the 6th minute, André Carrillo took advantage of a rebound in the Brazilian defense after a good play by Pedro Aquino and crossed a beautiful volley from the crescent of the surface. The goal emboldened the Peruvians, who took the ball for a few minutes thanks to a strong pressure that constantly pressed Thiago Silva and Marquinhos, who will later be replaced by Rodrigo Caio due to injury. After the breakthrough, Brazil began to find their game. Neymar managed to associate with the midfielders and leave the right side of the attack completely free. It was in this area that Richarlison did what he wanted with the Peruvian defense. From there came the Canarinhos' most dangerous movements, including the one that ended with a penalty that Ney converted into a goal, after suffering a clumsy foul by Yoshimar Yotun in the 25th minute. After the draw, Tite's team took control of the match for good, against a Peruvian team more in line with expectations, a crouching team that held firm but left plenty of space on both sides. In the 30th minute, Neymar scored the second goal, but VAR cancelled out the score by making a precise offside of Richarlison, who once again took advantage of a very disoriented Miguel Trauco. The second half started with Peru plugged in and ready to fight, all the balls divided with more energy than in the first. By recovering it, the Peruvians circulated the ball always forward and to find places behind Casemiro. In the 58th minute, the home team's good play paid off. Renato Tapia fired from outside the box, the ball deflected into the Brazilian defense and beat Weverton. The 2-1 win was fair, but it was short-lived. In the 64th minute, Firmino entered the small area after a turn and left Richarlison alone, who only had to push. Although he seems to be in the lead, and after a long review, VAR confirmed the goal scored by Julio Bascuan on a terrible night in Lima. The Chilean referee awarded Brazil a penalty in the 80th minute after a misstep. That's what it was, a move, from Neymar against Carlos Zambrano's leg. If there was anything illegal in this action, it was the Brazilians' fault, but, incredibly, VAR did not call Bascuan and the PSG player scored the third goal. In the end, Carlos Zambrano was fired for elbowing Richarlison. At first, Bascuan showed him the yellow, but after seeing the piece again at the VAR, he pulled out the red. After the explosion, Neymar scored in the 93rd minute to end the Brazilians' game, who may have left Lima with a little more than they deserved, in a good game that was marred by terrible refereeing.